Alright, welcome back to Let's Play Utah. The last part we'd read about how Saya came to be in this world and how she and Oga are connected. And also Fuminori's like, oh, we should run away. And in this part, Koji pulls up 2 blocks away from Sakasaka house and stares at the silent building. In the bright light of the morning, the house seems shrouded in a dark miasma, like a black hole torn out of the landscape. Is it just a figment of Koji's imagination? Every window is closed, offering no glimpse of the inside. Koji has no way of knowing whether Fuminori is home. A pedestrian walks his dog down the street, glances back at Koji after he passes by the Accord. Koji isn't surprised by the attention. He hasn't bathed or changed clothes since spending the night buried in mud, so he must look like a vagrant even inside his car. When he looks at the rearview mirror, he sees a haggard vision of a man with one foot in the grave staring back at him. It's hard to believe that the tired, unshaven face is really his. If he stays there for too long, someone might report him to the police. He better pull himself together and get moving. He drives slowly up to the front of Fuminori's house, quickly checks to make sure no one is around, and gets out of the car. Anyone who might be in the house probably heard the sound of the engine, but there's no point in worrying about that now. Koji walks swiftly through the gate in the yard into the front door. He puts a hand on the doorknob, forgoing the bell. The time for such pleasantry has passed. The door is unlocked and now turns easily in his hand. He puts his ears to the door and listens for any sign of life. He's acting like a thief, he realizes with some shame. That is the last of his worries now. No one from within. After checking the street to make sure no one is looking, he quickly opens the door and disappears inside. An indescribable stink immediately assaults his nostrils. He's already prepared for anything, however, so rather than discourage him, the stench away and sharpens his caution to a rather edge. He has crossed this threshold many times in the past, and memories of days spent here are also bright. So why? Why does he feel some ominous, blood-chilling aura that permitted Ogai's house and cabin? Anger and sorrow siege Koji's heart, as though a dear friend's grave had been defiled. Koji doesn't remove his shoes before entering. He knows why he's here, and not to be polite. Every storm shutter is closed, filling the house with a gloom, and he can see nothing but pitch-black darkness through the house open doors in the hallway. He should have brought his flashlight from the car, he thinks ruefully, then remembered that he dropped the light when Fuminori attacked him. It's still lying in the backyard of the cabin of Togochi. What if he's right back, like, okay, BRB Fuminori, so you get a flashlight. Got it. Okay, I'm back. Oh crap, you guys are gone. The house might be empty, then again, it might not. Each particle of the air seems charged with silent menace. Who be calling? I don't even care. Is the enemy lurking somewhere in the darkness? It's hard to imagine Fuminori is waiting for a chance to take him by surprise and finish him what we failed to do. What the whale failed to do. The whale? Cody walks down the first door hallway, then climbs the stairs and checks the second floor too. He moves slowly and carefully, keeping his senses sharp, but feeling nothing watching from the shadows. After completing his round safely, he's convinced that the house is empty. He's suddenly realizing that the right hand is touching the cold steel of the gun in his pocket. Did he intend to draw the weapon upon encountering Fuminori? Now that Cody thinks about it, his actions seem mysterious to him. What is he planning to do when he meets Fuminori? Will he lay into him with curses and epithets? Will he force himself to turn himself in? Or will he... Cody shakes his head. It isn't the time for such hopeless questions. If he keeps thinking, he'll stop moving. If he stops moving, fear will paralyze him forever. The only chance is to keep marching on. He has to close the distance to his prey. In any case, Fuminori isn't home. What form their union takes will probably be decided at the moment of their meeting. All Cody has to do is not hesitate when the time comes. Still, why does the whole house smell like a stagnant water? It's been 3 months since Fuminori distanced himself from his friends. What kind of life could be leading all this time? Cody enters the living room and feels along for the wall for the light switch. The moment he flips it on, the answer to his question is revealed. How far has Fuminori gone? Cody realized that this is the first time he has encountered Fuminori's insanity in visible form. From the dust bound in the corner of the room, it's clear that the paint was not applied recently. How many nights has Fuminori spent surrounded by the maddening array of color? Why, if such obvious signs were available, why didn't Cody realize that something was wrong before it got this bad? Will he devastated and scream Fuminori's sanity? Was her friendship really so worthless? As he stands petrified in the unfamiliar living room, Cody detected his anger entirely himself. If he could, he must want to apologize to Fuminori for failing to help through his suffering. Koji feels that he might still be able to save his friend. Perhaps he's so arrogant and thinks so. Sorry for that. Cody passes through the living room and opens the sliding door that leads to the kitchen. When he enters, he finds that the most disturbing of the house many stenches as strong as here. Blood. The room is filled with the smell of countless layers of blood grows stale over time. He peers into the well you sink. Around the rim, he sees faint brownish-red blotches that water alone could rinse off. Even more obvious are stains on dish rags. Such stains are proof that the rag has been reused countless times. What could it have been to make it so stinky colored? He stares at the refrigerator next to the counter as though it were a monster waiting to swallow him whole. He's then motionless until he is able to work up the courage simply to touch it. Then he steels himself, grabs a candle, and opens the door. First he'll catch the freezer, then the refrigerator. The refrigerator is packed with frozen meat of varying shapes and sizes. Each piece is wrapped tightly in frosted over plastic. You can't tell what kind of meat it is. The meat in the refrigerator, however, has already been thawed for consumption. Oh no! See guys, this is what I told you would be the gross part of this episode. Jesus, and Fuminori knew this. He knew, like, at first he didn't know, but at one point, at the end, after he killed Kazumi, he knew Suzumi. He knew that he was eating this. He didn't have a problem with it. Wow, he only stared at the 5 fingers beckoning him from the back of the compartment. They are long, slender fingers of woman, their blush tint giving their appearance of waxworks. Cody didn't able to remember what Omi's hand looked like, even though he kissed her fingers countless times. We finished crying after his conversation with Fuminori. Cody promised that he would not cry again, and in fact, he does not. He regrets his decision, however. He enjoyed himself too early. He should have saved his soothing cheer for this moment, for now he has known that truly nothing is sacred. At last, his doubts about Fuminori have been utterly obliterated. Cody pulls Ogai's revolver out of his pocket and wraps his arm around it, grip like it would be a charm. Its definite presence, its promise of merciful annihilation, is the only thing keeping his sanity intact. He will surely try to kill Fuminori. Not for revenge, not for justice, but to make this world much a place governed by reason. For that purpose alone, he must eliminate the anomaly. Your breaths, deeps exhaled and lift the hand before his face and stare at the spread fingers. Alright, he's not shaking. He's prepared to face a new objective. Cody takes the revolver back into his pocket and pulls out his phone. Okay, who is he gonna call? Let me save because these two endings are in fact going to affect which ending we pick. If you pick you call Fuminori, we pick ending number 3. Call Ryoko, ending 2. Ending 2 we are going to be doing. I will do ending 3 later after this well, yeah, I can have done 2 episodes maybe, but we're gonna call Ryoko. The ringing of her cell phone interrupts Ryoko labors. When she sees that his caller is Sunoho Koji, she unwillingly breathes a sigh of relief. Even over the phone, Ryoko can hear the change in Koji's tone. His is the dull, flat voice of someone who has had all the energy beaten out of him. His first step in Ryoko's world had already brought him face to face with something particularly gruesome. In consideration of his probable state of mind, she decided to say nothing. With her understanding of science depending by the hour, Ryoko is able to make this declaration with new confidence. Koi's actions were rash, but no point in regretting them now. The concentration approach would be the print that he's placed on Fuminori. Ryoko's involvement is still a secret. That makes her a wild card. Depending on how she plays it, this advantage could be decisive. The lack of emotion in Cody's voice is actually reassuring to Ryoko. He's a machine now. It will do whatever it is to accomplish a single goal. The determination of Sakisaka Fuminori. He's even willing to accept his help from Ryoko. Princess hardly matched was his. A praiseworthy change, indeed. As Ryoko hangs up, she gloomily counts the stack of loose leaf that she still needs to be restored. There's no time left. You'll probably be able to get the general picture. If she has to go to battle with the only fragmentary knowledge, then there's only one thing she's absolutely must decipher: OA's biological reports, which could contain information on stretches and weaknesses of the organism called Saya. All she can do now is pray for luck as she dives back in the mountains of paper. Today was the first time I've driven since my accident last summer. The proposition was always too dangerous to consider given my inability to recognize roads and cars. Things have changed, however, and in the 3 months I've been able to adapt to my condition. I know what cars and pedestrians look like now, or you know I can't actually see colors, or decipher lights and turn signals. I still can't read street lights, of course. Nevertheless, I managed to make it safe here to our destination with Saya and Yo in the back seat. It was Saya who came up with the idea for a new hideout, an abandoned building she's discovered while living with Dr. Ogai. Okay, I just want to point them out. Look at the sky. The sky is, I don't know, it just looks cool. The sky literally looks like, I don't know, it looks weird, but I like how we actually can see what the sky looks like to him. Yet everything else is just blobs. Oh, nope, wrong Burton. In these hilly suburban residential areas, it's not hard to find sick patches of undeveloped forest just off the beaten path. Sly's old playground is located in one such secluded area, unaffected by the flow of everyday life. It used to be a private, operated sojourner hidden among silent trees. After the owners went bankrupt, it remained unsold and eventually forgotten. After I left Saya and Yo at the hideout, I returned to town to make some preparations. Now finally back for our new refuge. I like this from the ruin I like this ruin from the moment I saw it. Mountains of construction materials and garbage littered the front yard, forming a submersible barricade. This place looked like less likely to receive unwanted attention than our house. Since my brain seems human and revolting monsters, places that have been tend to stinker seem covered in filthy slime. Wait, places they've been. Oh, since my brain sees humans as revolting monsters, places they've been. Ruins like these, long empty of life, are the places I find the most restful.
Tadaima.
Now go back to the basement where they're hiding.
おかえりなさい。車平気だった？
もう全然問題ない。一方通行の標識もどういうのか分かったし、スピードさえ出さなければどこを走っても大丈夫だよ。
一通り調べたけど、やっぱりあれからずっと人が来た様子はないみたい。ここは安全だよ。
そうか。ならいいんだけど。
I'm a little worried that this abandoned building could become a hangout for biker gangs and homeless people.
多分表に積み上げてあるゴミのせい。あれ普通の人間にはちょっと耐えられないんじゃないかな。
It doesn't bother me at all. I rather like it, in fact. But of course, normal people would feel differently.
で、文則の買い物はいいの見つかった？
ああ、もちろん。
What? Oh, watch out. He has an axe with an eyeball. That axe has an eyeball. Fuminori's gonna ask Cody some questions now. It was funny. I probably ran out the weapon I just brought from a camping goods store. A 1-meter-long wood axe, the biggest and sturdiest I could find.
刃渡り15センチ以上のナイフは銃刀法違反だなんて張り紙してあるのに、その隣でこんなもの売ってるんだよ。お笑いだよね。
Grip the axe with both hands, testing its dependable weight, then swing like a baseball bat. The deadly steel blade sweeps through the air right where a person's neck should be. Rose, squared up on the floor, flinches at the sound and curls herself into a ball.
切れ味とかどう？イオで試してみたら？
いや、それはちょっと。
I definitely wasn't expecting science to suggest something so brutal.
心配いらないよ。今のような体だったら刃物とかの傷は割と簡単に治っちゃうから。
いや、それにしたって痛いだろ。
そっか。そうだね。
Mona slipped her mind completely. She smiled at the oblivious Yo at the height of her embarrassment, then says,
もさ、痛くされた時の陽の声ってそれはそれで可愛いよね。
What?
いや、やっぱり人間に斧で切りかかるってのは気が引けるよ。
そうなの？じゃあコウジさんは？
そりゃだって
It should be obvious, but I guess that Saya doesn't understand.
やつは僕には人間に見えないから切ろうが潰そうが平気なもんさ。
Oh, okay. He has morality, you know. I mean, if it's a blob monster, he'll hit it, but if it's a human,
そんなに違うんだ。
そうさ、人間には良心があるからね。どんなに憎い人間だろうと人を殺すと思うとブレーキがかかるもんだ。そこが僕の称賛でもある。
本当に？
Saya seems awfully subdued. I guess he's concerned about what will happen when I have it out with Koji.
体格じゃあいつが上だし、普通に喧嘩したんじゃ勝ち目は薄いかもしれないけどね。でも僕にとっての化け物退治があいつにとっては人殺しなんだ。こいつは大きいよ。
なんだか不安なんだよね。そういう心理戦っていうの確実じゃないっていうか。
She raises her head and looks straight at me.
ねえ、やっぱり私が買った方が良くない？
I appreciate Saya's consideration. You know, it could be interpreted as a lack of faith in me. She's still pushing my safety above hers. Nevertheless, I can't accept her heartful suggestion.
サヤの腕力だとさ、ヨウみたいな女の子なら楽にねじ伏せられるだろうけど。
The bitter memory of Saya's rape is so fresh in her mind. Saya falls silent for a moment, seeming to understand what I was thinking, then come back to stubbornly press her case.
でもね、あのおじさんも最初の不意打ちはうまくいったの。大抵の人間はね、作用を見たら力が抜けて動けなくなっちゃうんだよ。病院だってそうだった。平気で話しかけてきたのって文則だけだよ。
まあそれも一理あるかもな。
I can't imagine it personally, but I suppose it's possible that Saya's appearance is shocking enough to make someone lose their nerve. Suzumi was unable to gain the advantage because he had the same condition as me. It was let me see Saya as a cute girl. Fear doesn't necessarily make people weak, however, depending on the situation. It could be sense that when they burst rage and make them hard to put down. In other words, such a tactic would be some sort of game that Saya's worry about.
じゃあさ、サヤ、こういうのはどうだろうか。
When I tell Saya a new plan, it just popped into my head, or a gloomy frown turned to a bright smile.
それめえや。文則って頭いい。
Well, gee, it's only because I eat humans. That's what makes me so smart. Gives me that vitamin whatever humans give me.
何もそこまで。
Even he's like, oh, gee, Koji. It's not exactly a great plan, but I guess it's the fact that it lessens the risk to me that is enough to excite her. She's so easy to please, but that's the best part. That's the part that makes her so cute.
で、いつ頃来るの、コウジさん。
And you or me?
わからない。いずれ奴の方から電話があるだろう。そしたらここに誘い出して仕留める。
Koji will come. I know that he won't leave us alone. We could just keep running, and now we started, but I don't want to eliminate Koji as soon as possible. Therefore, when he contacts me, I tend to meet with him unless it's an obvious trap.
せっかく人間一人分の肉が仕入れられるのに、ここだと腐らせちゃうね。
他の動物を誘う餌にできないか。野良猫とかカラスをおびき寄せてさ。
Not the kitty cat. Meow.
それ危ないよ。万が一取り逃した時、よそに持っていかれて他人に見つかったら大騒ぎになるよ。
そっか。
Wait, stray cats would eat humans? I get the curl rubber. Dang, you think you know a cat? Humans are extremely dangerous, and their filthy, stinking bodies make me sick just by being nearby. Ironically, however, nothing tastes better than their meat. I sure regret having to abandon our well-soaked fridge. Yeah, Fuminori thought he was like, oh no, Koji saw that. Koji was like, oh my god, what have you been doing, man?
まあ、この辺だと森にもいろいろと住んでるから。 そんなに食事には困らないんじゃないかな。
Actually, how does Fuminori see dogs and cats? They see them as like little blob monsters, but in their shape of a cat? Or do they see them as... I bet... No, he probably sees them like bloody thingies of cats. I don't know. They never show a cat in his vision. That'd be scary as crap. Oh, God.
3人分だよ。大丈夫かい？
任せて。これでもさや狩りは得意なんだから。頑張っていっぱい捕まえてくるよ。
Oh, God, I just realized that they're gonna feed Yo human meat. Well, I mean, if they get human meat. Oh, God. Oh, God, I wish Yo could run, but she kinda can't.
そうか。じゃあ今日からはサヤが一家の大黒柱だな。
へへ。
Saigyo is happily at my praise. I find these childhood qualities for adorable.
今度はどのぐらいのんびりできるかな。
Because of the casual way she says it, I almost miss the emptiness of which her question leads.
どのぐらい？
Saya's right. This won't last forever. No matter how safe this hideout may seem, we have to abandon it eventually. So I always say we put our life together in jeopardy. Just like when I failed to silence Koji. Some dumb kids might decide it's all ruined a good place that sets our courage, or a slam might be targeted for new development. In order to be together with Saya, I've chosen to live apart from society. We never find lasting peace in this world teamed with humans. I hope we can somehow escape from it.
長い旅だと思えばいいさ。
I pull Saya into my arms and fold my arms around his shoulders, then whisper,
どうせ人生なんて旅みたいなものなんだ。永遠に変わらない場所なんてない。
Now you're just quoting Gisa from Clanad. Well, she did say nothing, say anything forever. She also said, I'm fine.
時の流れを見送るか、自分自身が流れていくか。
Okay, now you're just copying the Gisa from Clanad. I'm not listening.
そうだよね。
Good thing you're not, I swear. We get a quote, Kamina, who the hell do you think I am? Amazing anime. Saya smiled softly, perhaps in resignation, perhaps in sadness. Either way, there was a piece of contentment in her expression.
それでも一人ぼっちじゃないし。だからさやは寂しくなんかないよ。
ああ、
You know, I thought this scene would last like 10 minutes, but come on, guys, wrap it up. I have no regrets. As long as I can hold Saya in my arms, I'll gladly pay any price.
それにね、いつかは私たちが人目を忍んで暮らさなくてもよくなる日がきっと来るよ。
Shut
してあ
up.
げるから。
Foreshadowing. Sounds like a fairy tale, but for some reason she seems absolutely certain.
それは明日かもしれないし、ずっと先のことかもしれない。いつ印が来るのか私にもわからないの。ほんのちょっぴり
I have no idea what Saya's prophetic words mean. But isn't the first time she said something or done something mysterious? She's for any number of miracles already.
僕らにも希望があるのかい？
きっとそれがさやが文則に送ってあげられる最後のプレゼント。
Thank God the scene is over. Am I right? Hey, it's wow. Yeah, here's Koji's house. Doesn't look fancy. Okay, episode gonna end right here. Thank you guys for watching. Subscribe, comment, rate. Google Plus this, I guess. MySpace. Who uses MySpace? I don't. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed.